The world can be an unstable place, as the elite soldiers of Rogue Spear know too well. You may ask yourself how these crack commandos can possibly be improved. Well, the answer is obvious, with some cheats. Press Enter to open the chat window, then type Monocle. That's M-O-N-O-C-L and E. Now your soldiers will look very strange, as they have a single, huge eye. For more fun, enter Turn Punch Kick in the chat window. That's TURNPUNCHKIC and K. Now your beefy warriors will be reduced to shadows of their former selves, as they're completely flat. Lastly, enter Clodhopper in the chat window. That's CLODHOPPE and R. Your soldiers won't be so stealthy now, as their feet and hands are huge. September 1999, the Tokyo Game Show in Japan, and there was only one thing on the minds of the hordes of people that invaded the huge arena, and that was to catch a glimpse of the new super console PlayStation 2. In our first report, we unveiled for the first time on TV the machine and some of its incredible games, including this spectacular beat-em-up called The Bouncer. But that was months ago, so we thought we'd show you a few more incredible titles we uncovered on our travels. Amongst the thousands of eager gamers crowding around the booths, there was a surprising amount of old games receiving the glossy PlayStation 2 treatment. An early version of Ridge Racer was on show, but most people wanted to see the awesome Tekken Tag Team tournament. The game allows you to pick fighters and then change between them at any time during the match. This means that you can mix any combination of brawlers and make up your own devastating attacks. Also gaining a lot of attention was Kessen, a battle simulation like you've never seen before. The sheer level of detail on the characters had most people rooted to the ground, as they took in the sheer scale of what they were watching. Kessen takes you back in time to the age of samurai. Amazingly, there are up to 500 characters on screen at once, and the real-time battles involve scores of warriors fighting each other for overall supremacy. This isn't a pre-rendered sequence, but actual gameplay that's different every time you play. One of the more original games was this musical adventure that probably owes its inspiration to the pop group the Spice Girls. It doesn't have a title as yet, but from what we can see, it combines elements of Buster Groove, the dancing simulator, and Jamalami. Again, the level of detail was astounding and the lighting stunning. But not everyone was so impressed. Finally, good news for RPG fans. The Legend of Lagoon, a spectacular adventure produced over 3 years, hopes to better even Final Fantasy and looks amazing. We'll have more on it soon, so keep watching the show that's always first with all the action. Prepare to enter the ferocious world of multiplayer combat now with the latest title in the Turok series, Turok Rage Wars. Although designed primarily as a multiplayer shooter, Rage Wars has a unique approach to the single-player game. To explain the concept behind this, we talked to David Deinspear, the creator of Turok 1 and 2.
At the tail end of Turok 2, once all the pieces of the multiplayer game had fallen into place, we had a huge stack of things that we wanted to add, so I decided that we could create a multiplayer game for the Nintendo 64 that could stand on its own.
The action takes place in one of over 40 specially tailored deathmatch arenas and features a superb array of weapons, some old and some very, very new. Mainly a multiplayer game, there are many modes available, including great two-player cooperative scenarios. But what if you haven't got anyone to play with?
We also have a new bot AI system that allows a single player to play against up to 3 bot AIs as well.
Thanks, Dave. Rage Wars is one of the fastest first-person shooters on the market, with a special award system for single players and some of the sneakiest bots around. Whether you're playing alone or with your most ruthless friends, be prepared for some furious multiplayer mayhem. That's all we've got time for in this programme. We hope you enjoyed the show. Don't forget there's a console and game up for grabs, so why not give our competition a try? Until we return, there's one more treat for you and a chance to check out even more of the brilliant Final Fantasy VIII. It rules! It's Cybernet.